Hello and welcome to Everyday Things Explained channel. Welcome to our program on the origin of the female handbag. Have you ever wondered how this fashion accessory came to be? Join us as we explore the fascinating history of the handbag. The handbag has been a staple accessory for women for centuries, but its origins can be traced back to ancient times. In ancient Egypt, women carried small pouches made of leather or cloth to hold their personal belongings. These pouches were often decorated with jewels and precious metals and were considered a status symbol. So, how did the handbag evolve over time? In the Middle Ages, women carried small purses that were attached to their belts. These purses were often embroidered with intricate designs and were used to carry small personal items such as needles, thread, and cosmetics. And what about during the Renaissance? During the Renaissance, women's clothing became more ornate and extravagant, and they began to carry larger bags called reticules. These bags were made of silk or velvet and were often decorated with embroidery, lace, and beads. So, when did the modern handbag as we know it today come into existence? The modern handbag was born in the late 19th century when women's fashion began to change. The bustle and hoop skirt were no longer in style, and women's clothing became more streamlined. As a result, women needed a new way to carry their belonging. And what did these early handbags look like? Early handbags were often simple in design, made of leather or fabric, and had a single strap. However, as fashion evolved, so did the handbag. By the early 20th century, handbags became more elaborate and were often decorated with beads, embroidery, and other embellishments. What about the iconic designer handbags that we see today? Designer handbags became popular in the mid-20th century, thanks to fashion icons such as Coco Chanel and Louis Vuitton. These handbags were made of high-quality materials and often featured the designer's logo or signature. They became a status symbol and a way for women to express their personal style. So, what does the future hold for the handbag? The handbag continues to evolve with new materials and designs. Today, there are a wide variety of handbags available, from small clutches to large tote bags. However, one thing remains the same: the handbag is an essential accessory for women, both as a practical way to carry their belongings and as a fashion statement.